back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Code. In today's video, I am over the moon excited to show you guys 10 DIY Dollar Tree glamorous Christmas decor crafts. I'm feeling a little glamorous today, kind of Audrey Hepburn style. Listen, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribing is totally free. It's just going to update you every single time I post a new video. And I post several DIY videos a week on YouTube as well as several a day over on Facebook. Don't forget to pop over there. Follow me on Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page. And I also have a free little group page you guys can join and post photos of your home decor and DIY projects. Listen, I love glitter, glam, and sparkle, so I hope you guys are here for it. And if you're inspired to create some DIYs of your own, I would love to see them. Tag me on my Instagram or pop over to my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page and you guys can share it over there. Listen, thank you guys again for being here. Also, don't forget to enter my $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway. All you guys have to do is drop a comment down below and make sure you're following me on my socials. And without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafty.
So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you all how to make a DIY Dollar Tree winter wreath. We are going to use a Dollar Tree styrofoam wreath base for this, 3 mop duster heads, and then we're also going to use some Dollar Tree snowflake ornaments. These I found in the Christmas section. So to create this wreath, I'm going to use the Dollar Tree styrofoam wreath base, and for that one I just needed 3 of the dusters, and I ended up even cutting one of them in half. I'm going to start out by gluing my duster, my microfiber duster, to the wreath base and then gently wrap it around. So you're going to have a little bit on the back that's not going to be covered, but that's okay because you're really not going to see that. So you're going to add a layer of glue here in the center, and then as you wrap it around, you're going to kind of want to add another layer of glue towards the back and very gently wrap it around and add glue as you go. Be careful not to burn yourself. Here is how it should look once you have 2 of the microfiber dusters added, and you're just going to continue to add those. And then here is how it looks once you get the last one added, which you're going to have to cut in half. And beware, when you cut these, they make a huge mess. So be ready with a vacuum on hand or a mop and broom. Just a little note for you guys from me to you. I'm going to continue to finish it off by adding more dabbles of hot glue. Make sure you get it all glued on really nice so it's nice and full and fluffy. And I am telling you what, you guys, these are so fun and fabulous. I was so happy to see the Dollar Tree was carrying these microfiber dusters, because if you love a little glam winter wonderland after Christmas, pick up a few of these, you guys. They're so perfect for glam winter wonderland or winter wonderland in general. Now the next thing I wanted to do was attach some of these little snowflakes, and these just came in the Christmas section and they come 2 to a pack, so I'm using 4, and I'm just hot gluing them to my winter wreath, and I'm kind of spacing them evenly around the wreath. And then you guys can really get creative with this part. You can add any color of ribbon to kind of loop around to make a hanger. I decided to go with a cream colored ribbon, and it's going to match my little snowflakes, kind of sticking with the winter wonderland theme, but really get creative and match your decor. The other thing I added were some dazzling jewels from totallydazzled.com. You guys know I love Natalie. She's a little small business, so I definitely encourage you to support her. And her jewels are so inexpensive. They're about $1.50 each, so they're really nice and high-end and beautiful, and she has so many different ones to choose from. I'm going to link Natalie's totallydazzled.com website down below for you guys to go check out if you need some really beautiful jewels to craft with. If you don't want to purchase those jewels, you guys could also use some maybe jewelry that you have in your stash, or you could even skip that part, but I think it's a nice little touch if you guys really like that ultra over the top fabulous glam look. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how to create a DIY Dollar Tree mirrored box. So these are absolutely fabulous and so easy to create, and you guys can really make them look beautiful with whatever type of decor you pop inside and however you decide to decorate outside of them. So I'm starting out with a Dollar Tree gift box, and I decided I wanted to even go a little bit extra step further and decorate inside my gift box with this Dollar Tree silver wrapping paper. So what you do is just cut your wrapping paper the size of your gift box, and then you're going to hot glue that inside of your gift box, and here's how it should look once you're finished. The next step was to find some little mirrors. I found these mirrors at Dollar Tree, and I lucked out. They had a little bit of extra glitter on the outside of them, but it wasn't any kind of fallout glitter, and it was so perfect. I went crazy when I found them because you guys know I love that extra sparkle and shine. I'm just going to hot glue them to the outside of my box, and I really lucked out because they fit perfectly on the outside of this box, and I didn't even buy them for this specific purpose, but I was so excited that they worked out for this DIY. The next step was to take some of this Dollar Tree bling wrap and just hot glue some bling wrap to the top part of the box where there's kind of a bit of a rough edge from where I added that paper to the inside. So I'm just using my hot glue gun, and I'm going to gently run the hot glue gun over the top of the box and then add that bling wrap. And this is kind of the tricky part for me and maybe for you, so be careful. This is easy when you're working with bling wrap to burn yourself because it's mesh kind of, and so just be careful. Have some spatula or some little finger protectors on hand, and then I'm going to add some more hot glue and just go ahead and run that back down the other part of the box. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, glue all that bling wrap to your box and make it look fabulous. The next extra fabulous step that I wanted to add to this box was to add these beautiful acrylic gems to the outside. So this is kind of fun, a little bit tedious, but you can just take a pack of the Dollar Tree acrylic gems and begin to hot glue them to the outside of the box. I see these beautiful acrylic boxes all the time at the high-end decor stores, and they're kind of pricey, and really you can buy one bag of the Dollar Tree acrylic gems and they cover so much. I was so surprised. I thought I was going to run out, but I really didn't. I believe I used just one pack to cover this entire box. So it was the Dollar Tree gift box, one pack of gems, and then 4 of the little mirrors. And I had myself a really cute glam makeup brush holder. This is going to go on my little beauty space and hold all my little goodies. Hopefully it'll help me stay a little bit more tidy. But check it out. I was so excited for how this turned out. I thought it looked so fun and fabulous on a budget. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how to create a DIY Dollar Tree snowy village. This is going to be a really fun and easy craft, and it is going to be something that you guys probably may already have the supplies on hand. So we're going to use Mod Podge and then just a long, actually old Dollar Tree sign, a couple of Christmas trees, and some little houses. So you're just going to take your Mod Podge, and really any glue or Mod Podge will do, and I'm just going to add a generous layer of Mod Podge to this sign. This is actually a Dollar Tree Halloween sign, and then I'm going to use a bag of fake snow and just sprinkle that all over my sign. So just get generous. You also, if you can't find the Dollar Tree fake snow, you guys go for it with some glitter or some Epsom salt or whatever you have on hand. You could even use salt, anything that looks like snow. The next thing I want to do is use some of these Dollar Tree little white village Christmas trees just to pop in here and make like this little snowy winter village setting. So I'm going to pop it right into here and just hot glue them onto here. And you really wouldn't even have to hot glue these onto here, but I thought it would help them stay and keep them from toppling over. Then I had these cute little light up houses from Target. I thought I would pop into here that would make it look even more festive and fun for a little snowy winter wonderland idea. So I'm popping those onto here. Now I didn't glue those on there because I didn't want to add hot glue to, I think they have like a little battery operated thing. I wanted to be able to turn them on and off as well. This is also another little Dollar Tree tree. Again, this one has a little battery thing in it. So here is how it looks once I was all finished with it. I thought it was so perfect and fun for a snowy winter wonderland, and I even shared it with you guys out in our snow. Our snow sadly did melt today, but it was fun while it lasted, and hopefully we'll have some more. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you all how to create a DIY Dollar Tree glam mirror stand. So in one of the last DIYs, I shared with you all how to take a gift box and create a beautiful mirrored gift box. We are going to use the top part of this gift box and create a mirrored stand. So I love to repurpose and reuse, and we don't want to let this little pretty mirrored gift stand go to waste. So I'm taking this mirror and the top to the gift box and some blinged out little rhinestone ribbon and then these acrylic gems. And I'm going to remove the top part of that ribbon because we're not going to use that. And then I'm going to hot glue this little mirror to the top of my box. And lo and behold, it fit perfectly on top of this. So that's something to look for when you're picking up little gift boxes at Dollar Tree if you want to do projects. A lot of their gift boxes do fit perfectly with their little candle mirror. So look in their candle section is where you're going to find these mirrors. And then check their gift boxes, and you may luck out like I did and they'll fit perfectly on there. So once that is dried, I'm going to go ahead and apply my bling wrap. Now always be careful when you're working with the bling wrap because it is a mesh, so it's easy to burn yourself, but I'm going to add some hot glue and then just begin to hot glue and wrap this around the entire project. And once I had that finished, I went in with some Dollar Tree acrylic gems just to really dazzle it up a little bit. And this step is, of course, is optional, but those little acrylic gems come a ton to a pack. I should probably look on there and see, but there's a ton of them on there, and I had plenty to cover this entire little mirror tray with. You guys could always go in with some pearls as well. That might be really pretty, but you just add a generous little layer of hot glue, pop that gem on, and you have a very dazzling little stand. And really the sky is the limit on this. Have fun, go for it, and get creative. And here is how my mirrored stand turned out. I think it's perfect for my little candle. It goes with my mirrored glam little container that I created. I love it. I think it's fabulous, and it looks very high end to me on a teeny tiny budget. A great way to repurpose and reuse, so no scraps left behind. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to create a DIY Dollar Tree pizza pan sign. I'm going to use this merry and bright little gift box. I thought it had such a great little saying on it, as well as this pizza pan sign from Dollar Tree, or it's actually just a pizza pan, but we're going to turn it into a sign. This is the first time I've made this. You're going to have to give me some grace, you guys. So I'm going to take the pizza pan and I'm just going to trace out the size that I'm going to need this, and then I'm going to cut out my little cardboard box. Okay, you guys, the secret question for this video to enter the giveaway, it's a $100 Walmart gift card, is what is the weather like where you're at? Comment down below. Is it 70 degrees or is it snowing? The next step is for me to add a generous layer of hot glue on the edge of my pizza pan and just begin to hot glue my sign all the way around my pizza pan. Now, I chose to make my sign as big as my pizza pan. I'm not sure if that was the right choice, but this is how I went about making this sign. The next thing I wanted to do was give my pizza pan a little bit of a frame with some of this nautical rope. So I'm just adding some hot glue and then hot gluing the nautical rope all the way around the entire edge of the little sign. Once I had that finished, I decided to create a cute little bow for the top of my sign using some of this Dollar Tree wired ribbon. I'm just going to make a cheap little bow. So I'm going to hot glue some ribbon together, just going end to end and then adding a little dabble of hot glue. This again is just like a little cheap bow or a little tuxedo bow. Then you're going to go ahead and trim that off. You can kind of pinch it in the center and then add it to the top. And then the next thing I want to do is create some tails, and I like to twist them and then just dovetail the end and then hot glue that little piece to the top. Again, get creative with it. Use whatever ribbon you have on hand and whatever ribbon matches your home decor. I'm going to hot glue this to the top of my little pizza pan sign. You guys know me. I love my bows and I cannot lie. I always have to bow it up, especially when it comes to a cute little sign like this. And now this is where it really gets fun. You guys can add some little beads. You can add some greenery, just whatever you guys love. Now, I did have a little bit of a tough time with my rope, but you guys have to give yourself grace, so I'm going to give myself some grace as well. I chose some beads for this project. I wanted to keep it kind of simple. I have been using a lot of greenery and whatnots throughout the holiday season, but I was thinking maybe for after the holidays, I may not want to have a whole lot of, stuff going on. Maybe I need to keep things a little bit more simple. If you've been following me for a while, that's a little bit hard for this girl to do. So we'll see how this goes. I'm itching to put some greenery or ribbon or something. We want to create a very winter wonderland scene for our succulents, which probably isn't a natural place for a succulent to grow, but I just thought it would be a fun idea since these are faux succulents anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and remove them from their original container and pop them into the new container that is going to have this very winter wonderland sparkling vibe. I also have these faux gems and acrylic rhinestone bead type things, and I'm just going to kind of put them in and around the base of the succulents. I thought that would give it just kind of a bit of a sparkling effect, and you all can really get creative with this aspect of it. So I chose 4 succulents for my little faux winter succulent garden. I'm just going to pop them all in, and this is how they looked once I had them all popped in to the little styrofoam base. And then I just started to add even a little bit more sparkle and shine, which you all know I love my sparkle and shine. So I'm adding a little bit more of the Dollar Tree acrylic gems in and around the base of my little succulent garden. It's a subtle effect, but it really does give it that kind of winter wonderland effect. And then here is how it looks actually popped in outside of my house. We have real snow, lo and behold. I had so much fun. Benji Bear had so much fun playing it, my little puppy dog, and so fun and fabulous.
This wreath on the Pier 1 website, it was $59.99, and I just knew that we could replicate it using some Dollar Tree supplies. So I'm starting out with this Dollar Tree wire wreath form, and I'm just going to wrap it with some of this white scrap ribbon. I've also done a similar wreath like this, and you can use the Dollar Tree automotive cloth as well if you don't have any white ribbon. I found this at the thrift store. And then I'm taking some ornaments that have been used multiple times, and I'm just going to hot glue them to the center wire part of the wreath form. Again, don't worry about the hot glue showing because we're going to use some bling wrap to wrap in and around the ornaments to kind of hide any of your work. So I ended up using about 2 sets of ornaments. I believe they come 10 to a pack, and these are kind of this champagne gold color, but you guys can use whatever ornaments you love. So here is how it should look once you get the first 2 rows glued on, and I just glued the first 2 top rows. And then I'm taking some bling wrap. I got this at totallydazzled.com, and I will leave a link down below for you guys. So I'm just going to hot glue the end of the bling wrap, and also you guys check the Dollar Tree crafts section because they do have bling wrap as well. So I'm just going to hot glue in between the ornaments, and this is really going to begin to hold those ornaments together even more. And I am using a high temp hot glue gun. I've tried to do this before with the low temp glue gun, and it's kind of tricky. Just be careful, try not to burn yourself. And then I'm taking the bling wrap and I'm looping it through this bottom part, and then I'm going to take some of my smaller Dollar Tree ornaments, and these are just little white ones, but just use whatever you guys have on hand, which is kind of what I did. And then I'm using some of the Dollar Tree mini ornaments, and then I just looked in my craft stash. I had these little silver clips. You can also find these in the Dollar Tree ornament section, the little clips. And then Dollar Tree also sells like little gold party beads. These I found at a thrift store, but I'm going to use these beads to really hide some more of my gluey work. So you're just going to hot glue them and kind of wrap them in and around the ornaments. This really is an extra step, but it makes it look so gorgeous. And also thank you guys if you have some little strands of pearls in your craft stash, which I know they sell at Hobby Lobby. I've also found them at my thrift store. That would look really pretty as well. I just grabbed the gold because this is kind of what I had on hand, and so I'm just going for it with this. But you're just going to hot glue in between all of the ornaments, and this should get everything on there really nice and secure. And then I'm going to go in with these pretty totallydazzled.com little jewels. They sent me a pack of jewels, and they're really inexpensive. They're about $1.50 each for a whole pack. I think $15 for about a pack of 10. So anyway, I added a couple of jewels, but also think about scrap jewelry that you have, maybe a broken earring or just some little scrap bling you can pop into this, and I'm absolutely over the moon in love with this. To be honest with you, I think we may have done even better than the Pier 1 wreath. Let me know what you guys think. This one was super fun to make. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to be doing a repaint on this Happy Holidays Santa sign. I think this Santa is really cute, but I wanted to share with you guys how you could really glam him up and make him more of a neutral Santa. So I'm just going in with some white chalk paint, and I'm going to chalk paint everything on him that is red. And this only took about 1 coat. So once I had everything pretty much painted the color that I wanted, I went in with some Mod Podge and I just Mod Podged over the white paint to kind of keep it on there a little bit better, but also to add some glitter. You guys know I love my extra sparkle and shine. Now, of course, this step is optional, but I just really thought Santa needed that extra kick it up a notch. And so here's how it should look if you go ahead and add some glitter. I just used some glitter from Walmart. And then here is some blush pink apple barrel craft paint that I got at Walmart. And I'm just going to go in and paint his little poinsettia flower this pretty pale pink. Now think about this, you guys. Paint the little flower or the little accent pieces on this sign, whatever colors that you're using for your holiday decor. And you could even make Santa pink with a pink Santa suit. I was just going kind of more for neutral with this one. I want him to fit into pretty much any decor that I have, so I wanted to really glam him up, and so I added some hot glue and then some bling wrap to his little belt, and then I added a little sparkling jewel. Again, I got these at totallydazzled.com. I'll leave the link below for you guys. And then I forgot about the little holly berry up top, and I decided to add some glam bling to the holly berry and also to the center of the poinsettia. And then I just used some bling glam wrap to hang with. So I just kind of pushed that through either little spot and then hot glued it to the back. And I think he came out absolutely so adorable. I think this was a great repaint. Comment and let me know if you guys are going to be doing any repaints with this sign, and if so, what colors do you think would have been absolutely adorable for this Santa? I think he's looking super fabulous for this though. Okay, so for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I actually had this Santa left over from a couple of years ago. Dollar Tree sells these Santas, and they do have white Santas. They sell out really fast, so I decided just to chalk paint his hat, and then I added some Mod Podge and some more glitter to the top. And then I took one of those little Dollar Tree bows and I just clipped it onto his hat where I cut the holly leaf off. I added a little bit of hot glue just to kind of secure it on there a little bit better. And then of course I couldn't resist adding some junk jewelry to the center of the bow, you know, just because he needs that extra razzle dazzle for this glam setting. And how cute does this Santa look? This is definitely something you would see in more of a high-end boutique store, and secret, it only cost us a couple dollars to make. I have him sitting on top of a cup, but he would be great for a Christmas tree. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to create kind of Victorian style kissing ball with the large Dollar Tree gold ornament. And so I'm just taking some of this thrift store ribbon and I'm running the hot glue down one side and then pulling the ribbon over and then running it down the other side and then adding ribbon to that side. So basically what you want to do is you want to crisscross your ribbon, and then you guys can add whatever embellishments you love. I decided to add some bling wrap to this and then also some little greenery and jewels to the top. Now my footage cut out on the finishing of this, but I will do another one for you guys, I promise. But this is how the end product looked. I just added the bling wrap, you guys can see, to the center of that first pink ribbon, some greenery, and then some little cute loops to the top. And then Dollar Tree sells those pearls, so definitely grab some of those, and then just some little junk jewelry brooches. I think it comes out fabulous, and I will be needing to hang this kissing ball so I can catch Mr. Romantic. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to do super glam Christmas tree. I'm starting out with this little Halloween bucket that I got during the fall time that I had painted, and then I just added some styrofoam and added 2 Dollar Tree Christmas trees. They're great to just double up on. That gives them a little bit more fluff. And then I'm taking one of those Dollar Tree baby blankets and I just kind of hot glue the baby blanket around the little tin, and then I added some chalk paint around the top of the little edges of the tree. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to take a strand of fairy lights. You can find these at Dollar Tree or the Target Dollar Spot. And then I'm going to take some of that sparkling glam Dollar Tree tool, and I just cut it into strips, and I'm just tying it on to the little fairy lights. And this is so fun. You guys could add all kinds of scrap fabric to this. I did want to keep this fairly just simple because I am going to be adding a lot of ornaments on top of this. I decided to go ahead and string it into my little tree. So the tree is adorable on its own. If you're going for a very simple look, you could definitely leave it as is. But of course, you guys know me. I had to go totally over the top with this and go super glam. So I'm taking the fairy lights first, and I'm just working them in and around the little tree to kind of give it just that beautiful kind of whimsical feel. And again, remember, customize this to whatever colors you're using. And then I'm taking some of that Dollar Tree, it's just gold picks, and I'm taking some of it, adding it to the top, and then I'm adding in some of those scrap ornaments, and then some beautiful Dollar Tree poinsettias that I had added some little pearls to kind of finish it off. I did have some extra gold beads, so I decided to just hot glue some of those little gold beads to the end of this beautiful Christmas tree, and I am absolutely loving how glam and sparkling and fabulous this is turning out. Oh my goodness, how gorgeous is this looking? I did add some little junk jewelry to the top, and just think about all of the little fun goodies that you have laying around that you could add into your Dollar Tree Christmas tree to really razzle dazzle it up. So here it is, going in with the Glam Pier 1 dupe wreath, which again was a bunch of scraps really that I had just kind of laying around. And then here is that beautiful little kissing ball ornament. Oh my goodness, I'm over the moon excited for this. You guys know I love to decorate with so many different themes, but I'm definitely doing kind of a rustic glam chic theme throughout my studio area, and then probably into some areas of my home. And I cannot wait to start decorating for Christmas. It's coming in my home very soon. But as always, I ask you guys to comment and let me know what is your favorite DIY in this video. I love to hear what you guys have to say about my DIYs, and I love hearing your feedback. And then definitely let me know which ones will you guys be recreating? Which ones will you guys be trying your hand at? I just love to see all of your projects too that you guys have been posting on my Facebook. For the first Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how to create a beautiful glam garland. So I'm just taking this evergreen that I found at the thrift store. I also found these lights at the thrift store. Definitely check your thrift stores. Walmart does also have non-lighted garland for super cheap. So I just used the evergreen to tie in the little lights with, and now I'm taking some Dollar Tree gold kind of glam mesh, and I'm just going to take the evergreen and create little poofs. So you're going to start at the end with your deco mesh, and you're going to wrap the evergreen around the end of your deco mesh, and then just kind of pull it out in these little poofs. And the poofs are about 12 inches apart, but I'm not measuring them to be completely exact. It's up to you how exact you want them to be. I do kind of like to just kind of go with the flow of my crafts, so try to just relax and have fun with this. And the deco mesh, I promise you guys, is very forgiving, and it really creates a really beautiful sparkle and shine. So I'm continuing down this garland with more mesh, and then once I got to the end of the garland, I started another roll of deco mesh. So this is a 9-foot garland, and I did end up using 3 rolls of mesh. I was hoping only to use 2, but I did like my poofs to be nice and full. Now I'm just going in with some of that Dollar Tree sparkling gold ribbon. This ribbon does really shed the glitter, so just bear with me on this. But you guys, it's the holidays, so a little bit of glitter does not bother me a bit. So again, I'm starting at the end of my garland, and I'm just adding in the ribbon and twist tying it around the evergreen. So you're just going to take your evergreen branches and cross them over, and that's going to twist in your mesh and your ribbon. So I'm not using any kind of wire or hot glue or anything. I'm just using the actual evergreen branches to twist the mesh and the ribbon in. So this is a great money saver, and it's well worth kind of going to Walmart and finding a little evergreen branch that will twist onto your different mesh and ribbon. I hope that makes sense. Comment and let me know if you guys have questions. I did end up using 3 rolls of the Dollar Tree gold ribbon for this entire project. That was including the bows. So just remember, do what's on your budget, and I do like to have a really nice full garland, so I am using a little bit more product with this. But again, you guys work with what's in your budget, and also remember, you guys can do different colors. If you're decorating for a shabby chic Christmas, find some pink and white ribbon. If you're decorating for candy cane, find candy cane ribbon. If you're going glam, get glam ribbon. Rustic, get burlap ribbon. Whatever suits your fancy, and I will share more styles with you guys as the season moves along. So now I'm just going to take and I'm going to attach this to the front of my little crafting work table. This is actually in my little Christmas crafting studio, and I just have little nails hung to the side of this, and I'm using the evergreen and twist tying them on. You guys can also use command strips if you're doing this on a mantle and you don't want any nail holes, but this little table was good to go. I actually used to use it in my flea market booth, and so it already had these nails kind of attached to it. I'm also adding in a bit of burlap ribbon. I'm really loving kind of that rustic glam farmhouse idea, and I just wanted to give it a little bit more texture. Dollar Tree also does have burlap ribbon with lace wound into it, or just plain if you guys are interested in getting it there. I did get my burlap from burlapfabric.com. I'll leave a $5 off coupon code as well as the burlap that I used. I did cut it in half, that way it would go just a little bit further. And again, I'm just twist tying it onto this garland, nothing fancy, I promise. So for the Dollar Tree bow, we're going to take some of that Dollar Tree Deco mesh. I'm using some silver mesh, and I'm just going to loop it over on itself and then twist tie it in the center with this pipe cleaner. Now I'm going in with some gold ribbon. I'm going to make a double layered Olivia bow. So my Olivia bow is super easy. As you can see, I'm just looping the ribbon over on itself a couple of times to see if there's 2 loops on each side, and then I'm just going to twist tie it on with the little pipe cleaner. And I did go in with several different layers of ribbon. I wanted this to be nice and full and have a ton of texture, so I went in with some of this burlap ribbon. I thought this would be perfect just to kind of soften the glam look up just a bit. But again, you guys use whatever colors suit your fancy. So now I'm using some of this gold Hobby Lobby ribbon. It was very inexpensive for a huge, I believe there's 90 yards, and I've gotten a lot of use out of this because I'm doing a ton of Christmas DIYs for you guys. I'm just doing a double layered Olivia bow, and I'm just continually adding these layers on as I go. So I'm untwisting the little twist tie, and I'm adding the bow layer on and then twisting it back together so it doesn't all fall apart. And so now I'm just using some of that silver Hobby Lobby ribbon, again another double layered Olivia bow, and I'm just layering it on top of itself. And then once I'm all the way done with that, I twist tied it really well, and then you want to take your ribbon loops and fluff them out really nice. And now I'm just attaching this big beautiful bow on to the end of my little garland. And again, you want to go ahead and fluff those loops out and arrange them, make sure they're nice and full. So I did a beautiful bow in the center and then one off to each side. And again, use whatever colors you absolutely adore. So for the next DIY, we're going to create a little pick. So it's really nice to add into your Christmas decor some beautiful sparkling picks. So Dollar Tree carries these white poinsettias. I'm just adding them into a Dollar Tree gold pick and silver pick, and then I'm tying them together with this lovely little twist tie. I'm going to twist tie them into the garland, and that's really going to give it some sparkle and shine. And then I did fluff them out to kind of cover where I tied that in. And as you guys can see here, how gorgeous this is looking. We are going to add in some more goodies as well. So Dollar Tree carries silver and gold ornaments. So I'm just going to take, and for another Dollar Tree DIY, you can make ornament bundles. They have these beautiful sparkling glam ornaments, so I'm just bundling them together. This is one of my secret weapons at the holiday time, to bundle them together and then twist tie them into your Christmas tree. or your garlands. It makes them look so high-end and full and absolutely gorgeous and fabulous. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to really razzle dazzle up some of those gold Dollar Tree taper candles. I'm using some Mod Podge glitter, and Dollar Tree is putting out these really adorable little hair barrettes for girls. I found them on an end cap, and I just knew when I saw them they would be perfect for my Christmas decor and to add to Christmas ornaments because they're already sparkling, already tied and ready to go, and they even have some little bling in the center. So I just Mod Podged a nice little layer of Mod Podge on top of the candles, and then I'm going in with some gold glitter that I found at Walmart. I do know Dollar Tree carries glitter, but I suggest getting it from Walmart if you're going to be doing a lot of glittering for the holiday season. And now I'm just taking some of that Dollar Tree gold ribbon, and I'm just going to gently tie it around the candle, and then you want to hot glue it just where the ribbon is kind of taut against the candle and will kind of stand up. And then I'm taking one of the little girl's hair barrettes, and what you have to do is clip off the hair barrette part. That was a little bit tricky, and you're going to have to hot glue that little gold part kind of back together, and then you can just hot glue it directly onto that ribbon. But you guys, this turns out so gorgeous. Now I have seen these type of glittering candles in Pier 1 Import for at least $10 to $12 for a set, and here we go. They are so absolutely fabulous and gorgeous with just a little bit of glue glitter and some bling, and we have completely transformed them into a sparkling jewel that you would find in a more high-end boutique store. And I am absolutely crushing on these. You guys, comment and let me know what you think about them, and definitely if you're going to be recreating these. Now also, don't light those candles because you don't want to light them with the glitter and glue on them. They're just for decor purposes only. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to take these little Dollar Tree poinsettias, and Dollar Tree is also putting out these little pearl accent pieces. There's quite a few in the pack, so you're just going to hot glue them to the center of your Dollar Tree poinsettia, and I really feel like it really jazzes up your poinsettia and makes them look absolutely fabulous. And then I did just even dabble a tiny bit of glitter on top of that, and voila, there we have a super sparkling and high-end looking decor piece for next to nothing. So for the next Dollar Tree DIY, we're going to create a really adorable little Santa photo. So Dollar Tree has this "It's Good to Be Home" sign out, and I went ahead and picked one up, and then I'm using one of those Dollar Tree Santa sacks. It's one of the smaller sizes, and it fits just perfectly underneath this little sign. So I just wanted to have kind of a more high-end specialty store little Santa picture without spending very much. So really this only cost me about $2. I just hot glued the Santa bag underneath the little sign, and there he is, all sweet and cozy. I did add a little bit of greenery to the top where the little home part was, just to kind of razzle dazzle it up just a bit. You guys know me, I do love to add bows and razzle dazzle to pretty much everything. So here is how the whole setting turned out with the beautiful Glam Garland, the candles, the sparkling ornaments, the beautiful...
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I am Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe that y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. And for everybody that comes back and loves on me, I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. It is such a blessing and honor to have you all here. Also, don't forget to enter my $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway. All you guys have to do to enter that is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you punch the bell and click all, that will update you every single time I post a new video. Subscribing is totally free. Also, don't forget to drop a kind comment down below. Listen, if you're online and watching this video, you have a voice. We all have a voice when we're online on our social medias, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Use your voice for good. If you see something online that you don't like, please keep scrolling. You don't have to drop negativity in anybody's life, and if it offends you, hey, just hide that person or just keep going. Trust me, it will make your day so much better than to get wrapped up in unnecessary drama online. Also, bless others. If a friend of yours posts a cute picture of their grandbaby or their puppy dog or their hubsies or whatever, listen, give that a like, give it a comment. Let's build one another up. We have enough negativity going on in this world without tearing each other down. And Halloween is going to be coming up in a couple weeks. I love to dress up and hand out candy. This is my Audrey Hepburn vibe, but I do think I'm going to be Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, so check my socials for that. I love y'all so much. I am a one-woman show here. It's me, my camera, my glue gun, and my paint, and all my crazy ideas. So if you guys have been here from the beginning, thank you. If you've been here along the way, along the journey, or you're new, welcome. This is a place for crafting and decorating on a budget, and for my kind comments about my family, and this is just what I'm about and who I am. So thank you for accepting me and loving me for who I am. I love y'all. I hope you're having a gorgeous, blessed day. My birthday's Saturday. That's when I'm going to announce that $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway. Check the details in the description box of this YouTube video. Until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.